Hey YouTubers, Grimmy here, and this is the video review for the Transformers San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Dinobots set. The Dinobots are back, and since their announcement in the Age of Extinction movie, hype has been gathering for these big robotic lizards, and hopes have been high for the classics renditions of them. While no true classics Dinobots have been announced as of yet, Hasbro has thrown us a fossilized bone in the form of their 4 movie figures repainted in G1 colors. Now the set actually comes packaged in this very large box with a nice big image of movie Grimlock in G1 colors right on the front. You got the usual Transformers logo. And on the sides, which is third right here, you got this nice little Transformers Authentic logo right there. I guess that's like a jab at the third parties and KOs that are out there. And then you got this nice little bio that just really goes out of its way to explain the set and cleverly uses the names of all the original Dinobots in the description here. Like, you've really got a nice little set here, and a little bit of information about the artist who made, well, a nice big chunk of what's in this box. And while we get this slipcover off and see what's inside. Underneath the slipcover, you get this image of a big Autobot symbol with the classic grid design behind it, which is a real nice touch. If you were to bring it down to the side like so, you'll notice there's a little drawer that pulls out to reveal your Dinobots. And I'll get the big box out of the way just so we can get a closer look, or better look, at the dinos within. And I love this foam feature. It's very reminiscent of the BotCon and other Transformer Collector Club exclusive figures. But as you can see, we got Snarl, Swoop, aka Strafe, Grimlock, and Slag, aka Slug. And yeah, they're looking pretty good even in there. But why don't we get these guys out of the box and see just how good they are. Okay, so if you got the movie Dinobots as they were coming out, you pretty much know what to expect with these guys. Strafe, Slug, and Grimlock are pretty much the same as their Deluxe and Voyager respective counterparts, with the only difference being the paint jobs. These nice chrome and metallic paint jobs with a really good red. Really love them. And they also have the clear plastic, like on Swoop here. He's got those clear plastic beaks with Autobot symbols on each one. Really nice. And he's got clear talons too. Not sure why, but I like it. Okay, and he's also got these really good tampos on the back that really give out a nice bit of tech detail and help him look like the G1 self. And I do appreciate that. Getting back to Slug, or Slag, he's got some blue bits on the front, done very nicely. I guess it's just to help represent some of the stickers on the original G1 toy. He's got the Autobot symbol on the forehead, although mine's kind of fading out on one side. So you gotta be careful about that. Only downer is that the face is not painted gold like the like the G1 cartoon. It was a clear plastic on the original toy. But a gold paint job would have been really nice and appreciated for this one. You got the horns. Nice golden tail. Nice chrome on the head and the sides and on the feet. So yeah, they got a lot of chrome on these guys. Really quick edit. I didn't realize I wasn't in view of him. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah. Again, if you probably saw the review I did on him a while back. Well, not even a while back, probably last week. But yeah, he's got a nice build to him. Really love the deco. And I think he's the best of the set too. So, as you can see, he's got the gold chrome, clear plastic legs, golden painted talons, a nice clear plastic head. Only flaw, I wish this part was gold. That's about it. The tail should have been gold as well. Would have really completed this set, and well, not the set. Would have really completed the G1 look to him. But yeah, aside from that, I like him a lot. So we'll get that out of the way and get to Big Grimlock himself. Yeah, he's got a chromed head, chromed back, two color, red and silver. Excuse me. And he's got a chrome tail, which is pretty nice. So there's a lot of likenesses to his G1 self too. He's even got some sticker, like tampoed. Well, it's not a sticker, it's tampoed on, but it looks like some of his G1 stickers, I guess. But yeah, and you got another bit on the back there too. And this is the part I really like. To mimic the tech detailing, I actually made the neck in a clear plastic and then painted in the inside with a metallic paint to give that illusion that there's some tech inside there. I thought that was a really good touch. I was impressed that they went that far out for it. And of course he's got those classic Dinobot red eyes. And he's also got his nom nom action. Nom 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 nom. Me, Grimlock King. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, he's got the same clear plastic and paint effect on his talons, which is really nice. And, they really did a good job of getting the G1 details in there. And I appreciate it. So, I guess we should do some comparison shots now. So first, we're going to bring in the other new movies figures. Like here's the Evolution 2-pack Grimlock. So you can get an idea. And then we'll bring in Slug. It's gotta get standing right. Okay. I did not have him posed well. But yeah, you got those guys. And where is Strafe? Oh, here he is. Good old Strafe. So yeah. So we'll just get close-ups of these. As you can see, there's a significant difference in the paint jobs. And they really almost look like two different figures altogether. Strafe's no different, although yeah, let me get Grimlock out of the way so you can get a better view. Yeah, I kind of want to switch the blue chest on Strafe over to Swoop, you know, because I'm used to the G1 cartoon where Swoop had a blue chest. So yeah, that's that was something I would have preferred if he had blue on the chest. But you know, original toy had a red chest as well, so it's not off from anything really. And then finally we got Slug. And then paint jobs can really make a difference in a toy. That and joint stability. But yeah, looks really good. And get these guys out of the way. And I got one more comparison, and I think this is one that's going to be kind of requested, or kind of asked about on the Snarl review. And that was, how do these guys look with the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock? Well, you tell me. Okay, first I'll get a comparison between Grimlock and the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock. As you can see, and this is the 2-pack version that came with Silver Knight Optimus. So it's going to be the most G1 accurate of the bunch. Well, of the Fall of Cybertron Grimlocks. But yeah, as you can see, there's a significant difference. This one has the gold chrome, while the other one has silver chrome. But other than that, and they're two different molds, of course. But yeah, they look pretty good together. Hard to say which color scheme I think is better, but obviously this is the better Grimlock between the two, in my opinion at least. But yeah, this guy's color scheme is really good, so it's kind of hard to say it's beneath this one, but yeah, both look pretty good. But we'll get movie Grimlock out of the way, and we'll just put Fall of Cybertron Grimlock with the other Dinobots. Let's see how he looks with them. And honestly, these 4 look good together. Yeah, this particular Grimlock's gray is a little more blue in it than the Dinobots, but other than that, it still looks really good. And, you know, they blend well together, and I do like it. But we'll get him out of the way. And get our complete set here, and then we'll get these guys into robot mode. Now in their robot mode, the Dinobots show more of their movie aesthetic. You know, that's the way they go. They're movie-based molds. But even with that, there's a lot of attention paid to make them look as G1 as they can be. So, like, you're going to notice some small details, like on Slag, they got the collar piece designed to look like the bottom jaw from the G1 toy, which is nice. And for some reason they gave him a clear plastic head. I don't know why. But yeah. Yeah, all the Dinobots have black heads. There's snarls. But yeah, there's still... Oh, wrong way. There's still the movie head sculpts. So if someone like Dr. Wu or Renderform or Head Robots wants to make some G1 styled heads for these guys, I'd be very interested. Especially with Swoop and Slag here, I would definitely like to see some red G1 styled heads for those two guys. But yeah. And I've mentioned this in Snarl's individual review, but he is the most G1 looking of the bunch. I mean, this guy really looks like a G1 toy. Well, really looks like the G1 toy. It's... I mean, the likenesses are there. I mean, he's got the fin back, the tail. You know, I've gone over this already, but yeah. There's a lot of details that really bring out the G1 vibe to him, which I do appreciate. And a little addendum to his individual remove. There's actually a joint that allows you to move the arm without moving the tail around, which is cool. So you can get his hands up a little bit before you end up moving the tail piece. Now, unfortunately, that you still end up moving the tail piece when you move the arms all the way. But that's, you know, that's unavoidable. That's just the way it's built. Anyway, I've talked about him enough, I guess. But, yeah. I mean, let's get to Strafe here. I didn't really get too much into him. I'm glad that the two beaks are still on the chest. I mean, it would be better if it had, like, the single Pteranodon head. But still, the two heads forming the chest like that, it's a nice halfway point. So that's appreciated. And I like the fact that the beaks are clear. That's a real good touch. Now, Grimlock. Yeah, I do appreciate every effort they've made to make him look pretty G1. And I forgot to mention something about the like the add-on for his tail. As you know, that mace is supposed to slide over the pegs on his feet when it's in tail mode. Those pegs are chrome. So, and that entire tip of the tail is chrome. So, not a good idea to slip that over there. I mean, it looks ridiculous normally, but with the chrome that scratches and chips, I wouldn't recommend it. And yeah, these guys are going to chip a bit here and there. So yeah, be ready for that. You know, that's just the way it goes. It's unfortunate, but my Snarl is already got some flaking, like a little chips here and there, and mostly at the hinge on the axe. So, yeah. As you can see, I like combining the weapons like this, where the handle goes down, like the handle part goes down into the tail handle. So, you know, you got two ways to do it. You can flip this around, have it a little taller, but, you know, it's still going to cover a little bit of his hand, so either way you go about it, it's going to look like it's going to be going over his fingers. So, you know, do it as you like. Make the axe look as you like. I like it that way. I do like the variety too. But yeah, these guys will look great on a classic shelf. Well, most of them. Grimlock, he's too movie-verse for it. You know, I'm sure that could be said for Strafe and Slug, but you know, since we don't have any real classic style, well, there is the animated Swoop, but I kind of like this one a little better. But anyway, we'll get a shot with the Fall of Cybertron Grimlock, just to see how these guys look together. And yeah, you can see these guys look all pretty good. We'll actually get the more classics-esque Snarl next to Grimlock. Get a closer look at those two together. But yeah, I mean, if you want official classics Dinobots, these might be the closest you get. And with Slog coming later, like December, I believe, from Amazon.com, we're going to be able to put out all 5 Dinobots on our classic shelves. Well, if you don't mind Swoop having 2 Pteranodon heads and the way Slag does his Triceratops head now. I mean, but still. Only other option are really expensive third parties, which set will cost more than this, and you're getting a lot more than just 4 figures. In fact, before we go to that, I'm gonna get one more comparison shot between Grimlock and Grimlock. See how they look together. And you know, these guys look pretty good together. I mean, if you got a Grimlock shelf, this would be great. But yeah, there is one more piece of this set. And honestly, I think this other piece makes up for half of the cost of the whole set. I might be exaggerating. That'll be for you to judge. But let's get to that extra part. Okay, this is going to be a little difficult for me because this is a really big part. As you can see, we're looking at the box again. And there's a good reason, because this is actually like an art piece done by pop-up artist Matthew Reinhardt, who has been doing some pretty nice pop-up books. One being about the Transformers, which I haven't read myself, but I heard is really good. And honestly, I think I've seen pretty much a real good proof of his talent, which you're about to see as well. Because this box is actually a playset. A cardboard playset, but a playset all the same. And I'm going to show you what this looks like. And simply unvelcro it. There's Velcro up here for a reason, and there's Velcro on the back as well. But if you unfold this like so, yeah, it can be a little difficult at times, but hold it. Secure the Velcro in the back. And it's probably out of frame right now, but yeah. Back this up as far as we can. But yeah, as you can see, we got a nice little playset of the G1 Arc. Like, this is the Autobot base from the original cartoon series, which is amazing. Just one moment, let me see if I can do something about the camera. I'll have to excuse any mess you may see on the way, but yeah, that's a really nice looking playset. And this alone makes me want to get that pop-up book, because this is a really awesome looking creation. I mean, this is all cardboard and cardstock, but it is beautiful. It is a great set, and how could I say this? And it's a fully functional playset. You don't believe me? Well, let's get Grimlock in here. Okay, yeah, he's having some trouble balancing, but yeah, not the best way, but yeah, as you can see, it's fully capable of supporting his weight. Right? Sure, he's having a little trouble balancing on it. Mine's kind of leaning forward still, this part, but yeah. And that is it's actually a really solid playset. I mean, as you can see, Swoop there can actually stand on that thing. Yeah. Yeah, zoom in, as you can see, he's there. Get Slug. We'll lay him on the meta bay right here, because he's feeling a little under the leather. And we'll put Snarl here at the bottom. As you can see, yeah. This is your set. This is what you've been paying, what, $160 on? I paid a little bit more. I got it off of eBay, you know, aftermarket. It wasn't available to me. You know, but this is what you're getting. This is why it's so popular too. I mean, not only are you getting G1 Colors Dinobots, but you're getting a playset to put all your Transformers on. Now, granted, I wouldn't put too much weight on this part here because it is still all cardboard and it can buckle. You know, maybe get some supports. You can probably get some Legos, put them right under here, and that'll, you know, get enough Legos, like gold or orange Legos right around here. Make 2 solid posts, maybe connect them by a long bar, just to add a little more support. You know, that's a thought. And, you know, still, a G1 styled arc, that is awesome. That is way awesome. This is pretty much what you're paying for here. This is covering half the costs at least, because this is a gorgeous thing. Let me get the Dinobots off real quick. I'll show you the other side. Okay. And yeah, you might want to, if you get a hold of this thing, you may want to check some of the parts, because, you know, the glue doesn't always hold well, especially when you've got it shipping in a lot of heat. That'll cause it to separate in the packaging. But yeah, here's the other part of it. You got the outside of the arc, thrusters and all. I mean, and it is cool. It's cool. You can, there's even an opening in there so you can have your Autobots rolling into the base. Let's get a little closer. As you can see, there's an actual opening so you can actually get your Autobots to roll through to the other side. Although, I haven't tested it with Prime's G3 trailer, but I would strongly doubt that thing's going to fit. So, sorry. Prime's trailer is going to have to wait outside. But, you know, that's the way it goes. Still, I like this. I only wish I had room to display it. It turned out a lot bigger than I expected it to be. How much bigger? How much bigger, you may ask? Well, let's ask Unicron. Yeah, that much bigger. And it's obviously not the same size as a Titan Metroplex, but, you know, given the mass that's involved with this, yeah, it is much more massive than Metroplex. You know, that Metroplex is a great playset for Cyberverse. This is a great playset for Deluxes and Voyagers. But, yeah. Again, you know, it's a great playset. Don't put too many big Transformers on that top shelf, or they're going to... that thing's going to fall. That shelf's going to fall. That platform's going to fall over if you put too much weight on it. But it's a cool set. And if you keep in mind that this is just made of cardboard when you're using it, it won't hurt anything. This is going to be an awesome display piece. I think this is what makes the set worthwhile. So yeah, it's definitely something you'd want to get. And I'll try to finish up with a little slideshow of some Autobots and Dinobots on the playset, you know, or maybe an image or two. You know, I don't know how many I've taken already. I'll put a couple up on the end of the video for you. Still, as far as San Diego sets go, this has got to be the best one in years. Yeah. It's, you know, last year I was really impressed by that Shockwave set, that Shockwave's Lab set that was in G1 colors. This is a great way to, you know, one-up it, because, you know, Shockwave and the Dinobots have their history. So yeah, this is a good way to follow up. And, you know, with all the popularity the Dinobots have received this year, awesome. But anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed this rather lengthy, but hopefully rather informative review. I'm going to be I'm going to be showing some pictures of some details in that set as well. So if you feel like there's wasn't enough of a view, in fact, hey, why don't we just take a little closer look at it now? Sorry if this little part is too much on the fly, but if you see this in person, you might understand where I'm coming from on it. Nice thing about being made of cardboard though, it's light. You know, it's not real heavy, which means that it's easy to pick up, easy to move, which is good news. But yeah, let's take a look at some of the details on this thing. There you got the spy satellite that was scanning the Autobots. The repair beam. Here we go. And Teletran 1 in all its glory, with an image of Grimlock and the brain module. You know, that's pretty nice. What's that hiding? Uh-oh. Intruders. We got Soundwave here. Look out. But yeah, there's the repair bay. Nice touch. Got a couple ramps. Another one here. Nice Autobot logos. And inside you got a lava pit. You know, because this is an active volcano after all. But it looks like that lava pit's actually supplying power to the Ark. Nice idea. And, oh, what do we have here? Some repair drones from Optimus Prime's trailer. Yep, they're in there too. Got the nice driveway going outside, and there's the exit. And just a little hint of that grid design that was on the box itself. Still, I'm glad to see this thing is fully maintenance. And you got a little landing pad on here. And yeah, this is where I was talking about with the glue being a little bit weak at some areas. You can see it's popping apart, and I'm trying to keep it together with some tape. I'm probably going to have to re-glue that. But, you know, some reason to keep careful with this. It's beautiful, but it is delicate. So, like I said, don't put too much weight on this thing without trying to get some more support below. You know, I think the right colored Lego bricks might do the job nicely as far as the support goes. But anyway, let's get this all the way back. I want to see the whole thing in all its glory. I do hope you've enjoyed this little review, and I will see you next time. Have fun. So long. Bye-bye. And, well, take care.